Mess tonight has been as far as these lives. Cuties, let me double check and see. Okay. So it looks like the comments were disabled, but I see Delicia. Hey, Delicia and Lavinia. All right, guys, we're going to give everybody a little more time. Whoever wants to come in. I do see currently we have 68 people watching. So let me go ahead and play that music one more again, and then we're going to get started. But I appreciate you guys coming back. Thank you to those that joined me for the interview. It was an awesome, awesome discussion. And yeah, it was nice to chat with Charnita and her husband, Jason. But let's play a little more music. While you guys are coming in, please make sure to hit the like button for me. And we're going to get started. We're going to chat. I missed a whole lot today, but I do want to know what is really going on. What's really going on when it comes to love and marriage, Huntsville. Okay? So let me go ahead and play some music. I'm gonna grab me a little drink, grab me some lemonade, and then we'll go ahead and get started. But shout out to you guys that's up late and that are joining me this evening. 1 second. Give me 1 second. right. Enough of that. But thank you guys again for joining me for this late night power hour. And I appreciate it because this is gonna free up some time tomorrow. But let me acknowledge you guys in the chat. I see a lot of the Cutie crew representing Cutie crew and my Patroni Cuties. We will be letting loose Saturday. And on the bar, on the menu, will be none other than Big Pimpin' Carlos King. Big Pimpin' Carlos King. So I was able to go in a couple of the content creators chats this afternoon and get the gist of Queen Sheba's interview, but I do plan to watch that once we are done. But from what I witnessed, Carlos is definitely not gonna have that Love and Mirrors DC tour stop. That's just not gonna happen based on winter. And then also, I just saw a clip on Instagram on Millie Chan's page of Ashley going off. So it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. So I want you guys to catch me up, those of you that's late, but hello again, Delicia, Lavinia, Eloquent Tresme, Regina B, Samantha, Liddell, let's be clear, to be real, too true, Gemini Twin. I have to go and watch the interview. Okay, make sure to check it out. It was a pretty neat interview. Teresa Wright, Gloria Chop, Tay, May, June, July, Mixie Legend, Chris Stephanie. Let's see. Thank you, Teresa, Tanya B, Aunt Debbie, Sylvia, Juan Davis, Sandra, Square Biz. Square Biz in the building. Deborah, hello. My sis in the building. Pink Diva, Niecy Smith, Shirley McLean. We getting down to the bottom, guys. Bridget J, Deborah Jackson, Philly Girl for Life. Philly Girl. Just because you said Philly Girl, I saw the clip on the news about the mass shooting. And I need to catch myself up on that. But prayers to your city. God's grace. Hello, Titi. Sugar Love. Hey, Sugar Love. It's going good. Thank you for asking. Tanya B. Thank you, Tanya, for being a Cutie Crew member for 9 months. You say great job on the interview. And thanks for giving us this live. You are welcome. Your girl is tired. I posted to the Cutie Crew my schedule from work, and I was in meetings all morning. And then, naturally, I had to prepare for the interview and all of that. Terrell, hey Terrell. Hello. Lisa W. Hello. Now, look, you guys done had me to come back. As I mentioned, make sure to hit that like button. And also, I'm dropping the link early. Who's going to come up and give me the rundown of what's been going on? What's been going on? Shout out again to Queen Sheba. I already know the interview was awesome just from the trailer. But somebody click the link. Hey, who said that? Hey, thanks for joining me and thank you for still being a member of the Cutie Crew. Um, Guys, I don't know. I had planned to watch the interview, so I need some assistance, okay? But while we do that, I want to bring up Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN. On OWN. And this is not what I want, but I think I am on their app. That's not what I want. Hold on, guys. Because I had questions on who the new couple, who they were. And based off the article that I read on OWN, they are a couple. What are their name? What are their names? Hold on, guys. It's a shame. Looking for their name. Child, who I texted to? Anyway, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. I see you back there, sis. Give me one quick second. Dog it. Where, oh, where did I find that article? Hold on, sis. Love in Marriage Huntsville. Let's go here. This is not what I want. Let me let you up, sis. Hey.
Hey, sis.
Hey. Child, I must have texted somebody else the name of these folks because I'm looking in a text message to you. Didn't I text you the name of the new couple?
I didn't see the name. We were trying to figure out who they were when we text.
Well, child, I figured it out and I text somebody and it wasn't you. Let me look on my
It
other
wasn't me.
phone. It wasn't you, girl. Hold on. This is a mess. Well, anyway, the new couple, the trailer has not been released yet. But what do you think, sis, about Mr. Martell yet again still being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, even with everything that's going on with him? Did you expect
Girl,
it?
we knew he was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because Carlos didn't come out and denounce that he wasn't going to be there when all of that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of had a feeling that he would. I'm interested in seeing what his storyline will be and
Mm-hmm.
how they are going to incorporate what's really been going on behind the scenes into his
Yeah.
storyline. Because at this point, what you got to talk about?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm interested in seeing. I'm excited about the new season. I like the look that everybody
I do
has.
too.
I like the black and white. Mel said no
Yes.
gray areas, so so I'm
Yes.
liking this whole black and white thing and interested in seeing what's going on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I don't know what Martell would have to talk about, so that'll be interesting.
Well,
And
I'm
I
gonna
just
let
really hope that they don't pair he and Mel. Like, let them do their separate things. Like,
yes,
whatever he has going on, let it be separate from what she has going on, and
I
nobody
agree.
tries to put them together in any
Mm-hmm.
of the scenes. Let them just do them separately.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I'm gonna share a little bit of what's going on because I was able to find and shout out to Bossip. I'll go ahead and put up this copyright disclaimer because I will be sharing it from Bossip. um, and they have the deets. They have the deets. So they give us a little synopsis of what's going to be going on with Martell. But this is covered under copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It is allowed for fair use for entertainment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and above. And fair use is permitted by the copyright statute. So, let's go through this together. And shout out to 240 of you guys. Thank you so much. But I'll read once I get her off screen what they have here. So they put on Oprah Winfrey's network announced today that Love and Marriage Huntsville will soon return, and Bossip got your first look at the all new season that includes two new couples and a cast member's comeback amid an allegation that a Love and Marriage Huntsville producer snatched up her ex, Destiny. We know they talking about Destiny and Moses and Sunny. But they say once again, the series follows a lively group of longtime friends and frenemies with strong personalities and strong opinions who live in Huntsville. And I'm just curious who the friends are. Let us know, child. But they did take this picture together. Kimmy looks different. I don't know, something about the teeth area. Mel and Tisha, they're smiling at each other, but this was their shot. But they said we can also confirm that the full cast is returning. I love the wet look on Mel. We saw
Hmm.
a similar look recently, but I love this slick back. wet look. And like you, sis, I'm loving that, and I hope they carry this over to the reunion. A theme or colors where everybody is wearing the same
Mhm.
thing. It's just it makes it feel right. You know what I'm saying? But here is Mr. Man Child. Here go Mr.
And
Martell.
child, where is he
Got
going
on
with his
his
all white?
I just, I didn't understand it, but Martell is Martell. Now, what I did
Yeah.
find funny is what's his name? Jamie from Love and Marriage DC had the nerve to say, tell Martell to hit me up next time when he need a suit or something. Now I don't like this because again, like you just said, are you marching down the aisle to get married? That's what I want to know. But
Right.
Martell can dress when it comes
Mhm.
to him wearing suits. Jamie can't touch him in that
Jamie can
area.
sit down. He can sit down because
Yes,
I
he
haven't seen anything that he's had on that could top Martell. So I would give that
period.
to him.
Me too. It was the audacity for me. But here's Kimmy and Maurice. This is a better picture of Kimmy to me. And here is Tisha and Marceau. Let's see here. Let's continue to scroll. Here is Stormy and Courtney. And then Chris and Nell Fletcher. Um, and Destiny on the island by herself. Destiny Payton is back. And then
I
here
did like
is the new
her
couple.
dress.
Destiny's dress. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It's
like her
cute.
dress.
It's
Mhm.
cute. And I like the softer tone of Destiny's hair. And I'm not just trying
Mhm.
to pick Tisha for anybody that's thinking I am, but the jet black. You see the difference, sis? The jet
Mhm.
black
Mhm.
was a bit much for me when it comes to Tisha. But here's the new couple, and I'll find out who I text this to because I sent it to you, sis. But the newbies, their names is Ken and Trisha. They didn't give a last
Mhm.
name. Ken and Trisha. Now, I wanted to read a section where I got to when it comes to Maurice. They did say that Destiny will go toe to toe with her ex boyfriend who married a former Love and Marriage Huntsville producer. And if I were Sunny and Moses, I would feel some type of way because I think they deserve to have shots of them included in this. But,
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
just me. But here's a synopsis of what's going on with Martell. Well, everybody. But they put Martell faces legal trouble. Well, duh. Well, we know that, but that's just so vague. Don't you think, sis? It's just he
It's
faces
very
legal.
vague because you thought that they would elaborate a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Look how they elaborated next when it comes to so that just shows protection of Martell.
Mhm.
But when it comes
Mhm.
to Stormy and Courtney, they say that they discover an unexpected love triangle as they reconnect with old friends. Destiny returns with a splash to confront her ex-boyfriend, who is now married to Sunny. Meanwhile, Letitia and Marceau struggle with the pros and cons of working with family on Maurice and Kimmy's new investment property. So they're going to be working with Kimmy and Maurice. I don't get it. But, they family. It is what it is. We'll see what that's about. Then they put also Melody takes the ladies away to a tropical isle to work on their friendships where everyone past comes to a head. So,
Mm.
with me reading that, sis, and I do want to say, hey, Aunt Debbie, I
Hey.
saw
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
a portion of Maurice on the guys from Bell Collective's YouTube channel, and I didn't like the energy that was given when it comes to Maurice. He was talking about lines was gonna be drawn and this or that. So I think it's gonna be drama. But sis, what are your thoughts just on that synopsis?
I do believe that it's going to be drama for sure. It wouldn't be Love and Marriage Huntsville if it wasn't drama. Um,
Mhm.
I'm interested in seeing if Kiki is going to make an appearance. I noticed she didn't have a shot, so I'm here. I want to know how they kind of ended her storyline from
Mm.
last season, or I want to
Mhm.
see how things will pick up from
Mhm.
last season. If they are
Mhm.
going to have like a little briefing about how things ended on the last season.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
want to see that. I'm not really interested in. I'm just still not interested in Kimmy or Maurice at all. Like they don't bring something. I'm interested in seeing what they bring, but it's just they just don't
Wow.
bring something. So they
Mhm.
really have to bring it this season because we know what they talked about all last season. I don't want to
Yes.
hear
My
that.
good.
So
Please,
hopefully, if they can knock down a wall and talk about that wall all season, I'll take that opposed to what they talked about last.
baby.
Because listen, I'm cooched out. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing the dynamics of the whole Moses thing. Maybe that
Mhm.
timeline of when they dated and how long they dated can kind of give us a little bit of explanation as to what their relationship dynamic really was. Because right
Mhm.
now it just seems like, this producer lady was watching the relationship you had with him
Mhm.
and then she snuck in. So I'm interested in seeing how that really played out and if it really was like a relationship.
Yeah.
Um, and if they both thought they were in a relationship or did she just think they were in a relationship.
Right.
So
Right.
I want to see that and see what their storylines. I'm interested in seeing the storylines of
Mm.
everybody and what they
Mhm.
have to bring. So I'm excited about seeing, and I really, really hope that we can see some relationships be mended.
Mm.
I don't like to see them with all of this bickering. I think
Yeah.
that's what's taking the dynamics of the show down in a downward spiral because everybody is just bickering and fighting. I really would love to see, the ladies especially getting to a space to where they can coincide with each other and just get back to being that collective that they
Yeah.
was, not saying that they're best of friends or what have you, but we grow, we forgive, we move on. So
Right. Right.
hopefully they're not still harping on that stuff of the past because that's way, see, I don't want to hear
I
Tisha
agree.
saying they're coming for her marriage.
Lord have
I don't
mercy.
want to hear
Please.
none of that. Like,
Yeah. We
like,
over
can we
it.
just, yes, like, can we just, like, try to get along? I'm a girl's girl. I love to see us, working together. So I hope
Mhm.
that we can see some of that. Like, have
Right.
some real conversations. I said this, you said this. We're going to chuck up the deuces and we're going to move forward. Not saying we got to hang out and call each other every day, but just
Mhm.
knowing how to still just be able to get along. Um,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hopeful in seeing.
All right. Well, I'm hopeful for a lot of things that you mentioned. And I'm just going based off of history. And I agree when it comes to Kimmy and Maurice, they've been so blah. So I would like
Hmm.
to see, Tree W. No, it wasn't Tree. Somebody just said that Kimmy and Meathead give deacon and woman of the church vibe. So that oh wait, I read that all wrong. Kimmy and Meathead give deacon and women in the church he cheating with. Okay, Soul Star, but they give blah, and I know that Kimmy is older than Maurice, but they're really like boring. So I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah.
I know people say they want to blackout, or I had somebody drop down in my comments earlier. She said she not watching the show or the content creators, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm watching, and I would like to see what you said. I don't think they all will ever be friends, but it would be nice to see some type of resolution to all of these issues that's been
Mhm.
going on for quite some time. When it comes to them showcasing Kimmy and Maurice's investment property and Marceau and Tisha having an issue working with them or for them or whatever, I just think that's just a straight
That's
storyline.
fake for me. Yeah, that
Straight
just
storyline.
seems
That's it.
fake to me.
In advance. in advance without seeing anything. But I do want
Mhm.
to say this, and then we're gonna get to Aunt Debbie. I did not like how vague they were when it comes to what Mel got going. All they mentioned in
Yeah.
this little brief synopsis is she takes the ladies on that trip. What else going on?
And they're like, that's all,
What else going on? You know what I mean?
because
So
they just went on this trip, and the show
right,
is getting ready to come on. So what happened before that? Because there
right.
had to have been something leading up to the trip.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't know who's in charge of that, but I didn't like, again, to be fair, the vagueness when it comes to what they said about Martell as well as Mel. I just didn't like it.
I'm
So
ready to see the trailer. So maybe the
yeah,
trailer, maybe once they drop the trailer,
we'll
we'll
be
be
able to
able to
see.
kind of
Absolutely.
see a little
Right.
bit more.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And according to, child, I got Charnita's name in my brain, and I hope I didn't call her Shanita, but Shanita Foster said it's on and popping once they go ahead and drop that trailer. So we know something else happened, and as
We
you
know
just
something
said,
happened, child.
yeah. But too true, you said I heard the new couple owns a transportation company, okay? And
Yeah, I
then
did hear that.
Sandra, I chuckled. You said Martell suits look like Saturday Night Fever, child. John Travolta. Uh, yeah, he could have. This is the suit man, the man that got this suit line and well was supposed to have one. And Martell, again, I'll give him his credit. Although the suits are extremely too tight, he can dress when it comes to wearing a suit. Just loosen them up a bit. But yeah, I didn't like that at all. But thank you,
And one
sis.
more question: do you
Sure.
know who brought the new couple on? Because it's usually they're coming on as somebody's friend or like who they're attached to. Do you know
Yep.
which couple?
I don't. I don't have a clue. I didn't even know there would
Mm.
be. So they kept that under wraps
Yeah,
because
they did. They did.
yeah. So we didn't see any of them. When I didn't see the lady. I'm not sure if she was invited to the trip, but yeah, I don't know. Most times that is the format that's followed when it comes to reality TV. And I'm scrolling the rest of this gossip um article, and I don't see anything. But yeah,
Isn't
we'll
it
find
in there?
out.
Isn't it in there with Stormy and Courtney when they talked about the triangle? Right after that is another sentence. I think that's.
I'll let me
Mhm.
go back up to that part, Hannah Grace.
Yeah, I
Well,
think I
no.
did read something about a couple from Stormy and Courtney's past.
Right, right. I did read that part, but I didn't get that from the new couple, but maybe that's it. Let's see. And if so, that means they giving Stormy a little more backup, child. But
Hmm.
uh Stormy and Courtney discover an unexpected love triangle as they reconnect with old friends. So maybe I didn't get that, but why would they put that in here if that's not the case? You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe
Hmm.
that is true. But interesting,
We'll see.
interesting. Yes, interesting. But welcome to the panel. Bravo Addiction as well
Hey,
as Hannah Grace. And
Hi,
we're gonna go
ladies.
ahead. Hey, Hannah. And bravo, Hannah, great tip with the gardening tip as far as saving your little plastic containers. Hannah gives some great tips if you are into gardening and all of that. But let's go ahead and get into Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, what did you think? And I'll put it back up on the screen. StreamYard is really tripping, guys. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Um, Yeah. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Now this wasn't the original picture, but what did you think on Debbie? Were you shocked to see that Martell is still on the show? And your thoughts on the new couple, Moses, Destiny, Sunny? What are your thoughts?
Well, I seen this one, but I also seen a picture where they had Mel all the way in the back, like where Kimmy is, and had Kimmy up here in the front with Maurice, where they had Melody like alone. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And to me, and they had Martell sitting in the front of that cheap white suit. That's too little. I don't know who loaned him that suit, but he should give it back because it ain't doing him no good. As far as Moses and Destiny and that thing, I think they should not do that. That lady is carrying a baby, and really, I don't even care if the man been fooling with that girl when he had a wife. She was a side chick, allegedly, in my opinion. Destiny
Yes,
was.
and hold
Then
on,
she
Aunt
had
Debbie. Hold on, Aunt Debbie, because I'm working with earphones tonight. But I want to say allegedly as well when it comes to if Sunny is pregnant or not. I know somebody said she rubbed. I saw she rubbed her stomach and all of that, but they haven't confirmed. So we'll throw alleged in there as well. But go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
right. Her husband pulled her shirt up to show it. So
Mhm.
allegedly, I just think they should not do that if she is in the family way. As
Mhm.
far as Destiny and them arguing up, I don't think that's stupid. They married now, so what is that gonna prove? What's the purpose? Now
Well,
the new couple is
let me ask you this before you get to the new couple. Wouldn't you, just to be fair, just for us having a convo, a little debate, wouldn't you feel some type of way if he was your man before he was married to her? She was your producer, and then they end up getting together. I mean, I think that we have to try to attempt to put ourselves in Destiny's shoes because we don't know how deep their relationship was. And for me, it was bogus. For me, it was bogus.
I feel like this, you know, if they got together and the way Destiny was, the way it seemed, however they got together, I would say good riddance.
Mhm.
And hey, that's it. It is what it is. Even though she wasn't her friend, a good friend, she was a producer. Come to find out, allegedly these people knew each other in St. Louis. They went to school together.
Mhm.
That's what Destiny didn't know. And if she did, how we know Destiny telling the truth? She's known to
Well,
be a liar, allegedly,
well,
in my opinion.
does Moses get any blame? And look,
He do, yes, he do,
I'm
he
just
do.
putting. Look, I'm putting myself because if we're just being honest, all relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend is what you start off, then you get engaged and then you get married. So I don't just want to skip past the boyfriend and girlfriend phase of Destiny and Moses. And I think that he's just riding scot free with no blame and it was wrong. I'm just being honest. I would feel some type of way.
Well, to me, it felt like Destiny should have knew that was a dog in the first place. And dogs do what dogs do. They run around, especially when they are stray. He had no ties to Destiny. See, when women, cause you go with a man, don't mean that you have any ties to him. Y'all just going together. You're just girlfriend and boyfriend. You have not committed to each other. You're not married or engaged. That man did what he
Mm,
wanted to do, and that was his choice.
mm,
So hey, what can you say about that? That was his choice. He did what he wanted to do. Now, the way he went about it, I don't like. That showed what type of person he is.
uh-huh.
And so I would, whatever they got going on, I wouldn't care. Cause what
Mhm.
he did to one, he gonna do to others sooner or later, you know. So I wouldn't worry about that if I was Destiny. I would move on. I wouldn't be standing around coming on no show to argue about somebody that made their choice that wasn't really with you in the first place.
Mhm.
Y'all was
But he
off and
was
on
with
for
her.
15 years,
But he was
allegedly, in
with
my
her
opinion.
though. He was
He
with
was
her
he,
though.
he was with her. He was with her having fun. That could have been a date.
We don't know that, Aunt Debbie. We
That's
don't
what I'm
know
saying.
that.
We don't know. We don't know if they was committed or not. She even said they
Right.
was off and on. So if you just off and on, that sounds like to me, I see you when I see you. We have fun when we get together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
You
Well,
know,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
be
owe
curious.
me nothing, and I don't owe you nothing. That's the way I see that with them two.
But that's as long as, and child, look at me. I love y'all know I love a good debate. That's as long as both parties are aware and agree to that. So look, I'm just speaking from a woman's perspective, and I'm curious to hear what the rest of you guys have to say about it. And I'm just saying I wouldn't just act like I didn't have any feelings and that he wasn't both of them. They weren't wrong. That was bogus of Sunny because she was her personal producer, learning everything. So, for me, I just think that they were wrong. When it comes to Debbie, real quick, what you said about Destiny, she shouldn't care. But this is reality TV and she's back. She probably wanted that paycheck, child. I don't know. But yeah, it's done. It's done. I agree with you with that. They married and all of that. But I guess Desi want to put on a show, child. We'll see. But go ahead, Aunt Debbie. You was gonna talk about the new couple.
The new couple, I was wondering who brought them on, but y'all said that might be that couple that Courtney done brought on, Stormy. Okay, because nobody said nothing about them, you know, that I don't know much about them, and they just seem like they sprung them in there at the last minute,
Mm-hmm.
because why they don't have a picture of Moses and Sunny up there,
Well,
you know?
Carlos calls himself keeping that a big secret. So that
Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah.
uh-huh. So
Carlos King, he got some. I believe he got some snake moves up his sleeve for this season,
he do.
and I don't trust nothing Carlos King. He kind of slimy and grimy to me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I canceled Carlos King. He just a
Mm.
demon to me,
Well, don't
and
cancel them too quick because we letting loose Saturday. Don't cancel them too quick. We letting
I
loose
just,
about big pimping Carlos.
I just think he a dirty person, and to me.
Yeah.
Now he never did said nothing about Martell, but here he is sitting in a white suit, and after all he's done, and he got mail in the bag.
Yeah.
She been there with him, and she content creators. Really, she to me she the creator of that show. She brought that to him, and now he put her in the back trying to isolate her. I just think
Mhm.
that's some slimy, grimy crap there. You know, this show could have went a whole nother way. They could have showed them co-parenting right. Doing things.
Mhm.
But Martell had a hand in that too. He another snake. I can't stand these people. I want to see the show, but I really don't. Cause
Well,
I just feel like Carlos King is gonna send all them people at mail again in
mhm.
some
Well,
sort of
look,
way.
on Deb, I need you to watch because we letting loose after every episode. Okay, so I need you to
Mhm.
watch. I think we all are. We agree. Carlos has proven himself to be slimy and grimy. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. I think they got something up their sleeve as well. There's already been hints as far as what went on that trip, but I'm also curious to see what happens during the regular season outside of the trip. But hold on, Aunt Debbie. Let's let up who was after Aunt Debbie? Bravo. Give me 1 second. Samantha say Destiny will never. And I don't want you guys to think that's what I'm doing giving sympathy, but she said Destiny will never get sympathy from me. She was smiling in Mel's face, knowing Martell was fooling with AC. She will forever be X'd in my books. Excellent point. And look, I will remove Destiny from my equation. I'm just talking, and that's why I kept saying, as a woman, I still would have felt some type of way. I've had boyfriends, and we were serious, and you guys are right. She did say they were on and off or whatever, but we was on while I was filming, and this was the producer. I would have a problem. Bravo, let me know. Would you have a problem with that, or do you agree with Aunt Debbie that it is what it is?
No, once I'm done with somebody, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I just I have to be that way because I am the type of person that has way too much invested in myself and my life and my lifestyle. So once you show me who you are and we don't mesh, I'm good. I'm good.
Mhm.
And I think that's part of my core personality. So I wouldn't be, to me, Destiny is the type of woman that finds substance in men that don't have any to validate herself as a woman. So, and I'm not that type of woman. So, her having still an attachment to Moses in a situation, it doesn't make sense to me or anything. I don't
Mhm.
get that. And then when looking at the pictures, I just thought that those moose knuckles were struggling in that suit. I
Ooh,
I
child.
I never saw anything that looked so
Mhm.
ridiculous. He looked like somebody from a circus show, and
Yes.
um, I was just like, I was just looking at the
The
picture,
lion tamer.
the lion tamer.
Yes.
Remember? Except, wow, just wow, and I was like, um, I was confused by
Mhm.
the arrangement that I saw. Mel is the star of the show. She's the reason for the show. And then your picture is a different one for me to see where she's in the forefront. Um,
Mhm.
the new couple, I'm interested to see because I didn't realize there was a new couple until now.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not interested as usual. I'm not interested in Marsal, Tisha, Maurice, Kimmy. I'm bored with them. They're fake. Um,
Mhm.
and I'm not interested in Stormy at all. Like I said, I probably will be fast forwarding again to male scenes and skipping their scenes and finding out about them from the content creators on that. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, I don't really see the point of Destiny. I didn't see the point of her when she was on the show. Even when everybody was liking her, I found her boring. Um, and unnecessary. I don't even see the point. So she comes back to confront somebody who's left you, who's married. What are you doing? I mean, it looks pathetic to me. What are you doing? But like I
Mhm.
said, she finds validation in men who don't have real substance. So, not surprised.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Andrea. No, not Andrea. I'm just saying, it starts May 4th, Saturday, May 4th. Yeah, I get it. I found somebody that said, Andrea said, I'll have a problem. I'll have a problem. I get it though. And the only reason why I'm saying that even I get Destiny coming back is because this is reality TV. So naturally, especially with Missy Carlos. Once he found out Sunni was with
Mm-hmm.
Moses, he made that call that same night.
Yep.
Destiny, we need you back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Excellent points. And I did want to say thank you for pointing out even the placement in this picture because they do have male in the front. Kimmy and Maurice. I just don't like. Maybe it's the lipstick. I don't know. I'm not a red lipstick type of girl. Um, but to Aunt Debbie, most times when they're doing promo shots, they shuffle. So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you remember, I don't have it available now, but even last season, they shuffled who was in the front. You know what I mean? Kimmy was in the front of one, and so that's what they do. But I still think it's something going on with Mel for sure. And we'll see. We shall see. But thank you, Bravo. We'll swing back up. We won't be here too long tonight because it's late for you guys. It's only 7:30 for me. But Hannah Grace, your thoughts, Hannah, when you saw the picture had been released and then that synopsis and all of that.
Yeah, it just reminded me of how much they try to downplay Melody as far as what she's done to bring this whole thing to reality. And they always trying to push somebody else up front. And it also reminds me of, I think, of how they are really mad at the millimeters, upset with Melody, and they're going to do everything to prove, listen, Carlos, that is, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But it's gonna backfire on him as soon as people stop watching that show. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking for a reason to go ahead on and cancel my uh, get my cable bill reduced. Because the only
Mm-hmm.
one of the only reason I have on is because of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I've been tempted to go ahead on and just say deuces. If Carlos keep on with these shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, because everybody is blaming Melody, seems like, for other people what our opinions are, and they'll find the smallest little thing to try to come at her for no reason. When I say what
You
I
break it.
say, I'm saying
You breaking
that's
up.
what I
You
say.
breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, and you were
Okay.
breaking. Yeah, I can hear you. You're breaking up just a little bit, but you're fine now. Go
Okay.
ahead, Hannah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, if I say something, it's because I want to say it, not because of what Melody has said. And she can't come on here every time to debunk anything. And if I was her, I
That's
wouldn't
right.
either. But only thing
That's
I'm
right.
saying, with what these, I'm going to look at it. But I don't like that Martell is back. But I think they do have to tie up the loose ends to let us know if he do leave, why he has to leave. So they got to bring him back and address
Mm-hmm.
the legal things, or they could have just put
That's a
something
good
up there.
point.
So I think that's one of the reasons they had to bring him back. And other
Mm-hmm.
than that, I think it's going to be mostly dealing with Destiny. Going to get upset this season because those two, the couple Moses and Sunny, they have receipts. They've already
Mm-hmm.
said. But they gonna let Destiny know you lied on that interview, and this is what really happened. And she's gonna get embarrassed from
Mm-hmm.
what that's what
Mm-hmm.
I believe. And so yeah,
Mm.
I'm not really looking forward to it, but I am gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm watching for sure. Excellent points,
Mm.
Hannah, because there is something that's brewing with Carlos and Martell, just based off of Carlos's response when he and Dr. Heavenly had their sit down this past Monday, and she mentioned Martell, and it seemed like Carlos is feeling some type of way because of Martell saying editing, make him look bad and stuff like that. So that would be good, but I doubt it. I think they favor him. But that would be a good thing if they did allow him to come on and tap these loose ends, let you guys know why I was arrested, and then gone on about your business. I doubt it though. I doubt it.
No,
I think.
I'm sorry. Go on. I was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna say, I think that they're gonna let him stay, but they're gonna let him have limited appearances. But the only reason they won't get rid of Martell is
But we
because
don't
they
know
feel
that,
that,
Hannah. We
in
don't
my
know
opinion,
that.
just in my
Yeah.
opinion, the only reason that they won't get rid of him, in my opinion, is because they don't. They want to stick it to Melody, and they know she
Mhm.
wants him gone off that show because he's trying to get Arian Curry on that show and a lot of
Mhm.
other things. In my opinion, that's all. But they might get rid of them. Like, well, they might. They, in my opinion, they have to and they need to. But they're pushing back on it, in my opinion, because they were trying to help. Carlos trying to let Melody know I'm in charge of this thing, but he don't know it's going
Mm.
to backfire on him when people stop watching his show.
Yeah. And what I was saying that we don't know is we don't know if he's going to have limited situations or appearances. We don't know that. And you know what I mean? I get it. We're hopeful and I feel like he should definitely make it a one and done just for the reason that you said to tie up or explain what went on, but I don't think, we'll see. Right now, all we are doing is speculating because we haven't seen a trailer. We haven't seen anything. So it would be nice, but we don't know.
But
And yeah, I
let me
do
say
think that
I'm sorry.
what
Let me say
one
one
second.
other
One
thing.
second, Hannah. One
I'm gonna
second, Hannah. One second, Hannah. One second, real quick. I do think that it's going to follow the same format that it has damn near from season one, where yes, everybody, in my opinion, will be coming against Mel. But go ahead, Hannah, and then we're gonna go over to LaDawn. I'm gonna mute and make this dog come in. Go ahead,
okay.
Hannah.
The only thing I was gonna say is that the Scots don't seem to have nothing juicy going on. But if they bring them lawsuits and stuff in, people will watch that. But who wants to watch them lie about their business ventures when we know it's, in our opinion, is fictitious, continuously putting this stuff in our face, and we know none of it is true or is fabricated or is embellished. We don't want to hear that. So they probably gonna have limited appearances as well. So we'll see how it work out. I think they want something that the audience is gonna hold on to, and people don't want to see it without Melody being on that show. So we'll see how it work out. Though we really want the 4-piece chicken nuggets on there too, but thanks to Martell with his bald head, can't nobody even see the kids.
Ooh,
But anyway,
child.
that's all I got.
Ooh, child. Hannah Grace. Hannah, I say you're hopeful with the limited appearances because I don't even see it for the Scots. I think we're going to see what we've seen. Carlos has shown that this is what has worked for him, unfortunately. And, but we'll see. I respect your opinion, but I think we're going to see the same thing. I don't see him cutting down time for any of them. Any of them. But yeah, I'll be watching. And as with you, I would absolutely love to see the Eminem kids. It's kind of hard when you are introduced to children, even on other shows, and that they're growing up, and we get glimpse of the children. But I would have liked to see the tournaments that the girls were in, or Tank and what he has going on. And you're right, thanks to old Marty Marr, is not happening yet. We're gonna put a pin in that because I think it will one day. But excellent, excellent. Hey, ADR. Apparently, Dusty got her man snatched from a chick that took him right from up under her nose. Sunny probably took him with her child in Ariana Curry verse voice with her eyes closed, child. Mm-mm. She looked like she did. But thank you, Hannah Grace. We're gonna go ahead and move this thing. Thank you to the chat. 558 of you that are watching. If you guys can please make sure to hit the like button, that would be great. Where Tanya B go? Tanya B was up here. Tanya, I was about to ask you a question in the back chat. But LaDawn, you are up. Welcome to the panel. And what are your thoughts with just seeing the pictures of the cast?
Hey, Ladon.
Hey y'all. Well,
Hey.
yeah, I agree with everybody, especially on Debbie with how they positioned it. Um and I just think they play a lot of games. Okay, they positioned everybody in front here or there to appease people, but they know who's the queen of that show. You know, they just play a lot of games. So, that's how I feel about the photo. But I want to get into Dusty and Sunny. What I want to say about Sunny is I think it shows what type of woman she is, that she could date somebody who she was working so closely with. It wasn't like a big corporation and y'all worked in the same building and walked by each other, or sometimes it was in a lunchroom. You actually directly worked with her, like you're my therapist. You know what I mean? So I think that just shows what type of woman she is. But so I wouldn't be a fan of hers. But am I mad at her? No, not at all, because Dusty, First of all, they wasn't together when they got together. Second of all, you don't have no loyalties to nobody, so why should anybody have loyalty towards you? You hang out with side chicks. So I don't get why you feel like you have any room to say anything. Also, um, Dusty, what goes around comes around. You know, this is her karma. And I think when she was dating him, I thought, in my opinion, that she was doing it just to be funny because she had just got divorced trying to make him mad. In my opinion, I thought that's what it was. I didn't take that relationship serious anyway. It didn't look serious. I questioned it from the gate. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's how I feel. Her confronting her coming on the show, it does look desperate because it wasn't like y'all were dating at the time actively and she did it. It just, even if you are mad, you be mad silently. Talk crap with your girls. You don't go and confront in front of the world to look like a scorned woman that's a hater, mad because you're not the chosen one. I'm just saying she shouldn't be confronting her. She's gonna make herself look stupid. She's gonna open up a can of worms to make people even they already she don't even already have favor. So it's just gonna really make her look stupid, you know?
Mm.
And
Mm.
the new couple, it's just shocking to me that we didn't hear anything about we had a little whistle of Sunny and them, but we heard nothing of this other couple.
Right.
So my antennas are up. And not only my antennas are up, um I'm gonna give it a chance, but I'm like Aunt Debbie, I don't even want to watch it. If I do, I'm gonna be fast forwarding through stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I cannot sit through a whole thing watching people. And I'm gonna take Mel out the equation. When I watch these shows, I look at people's character, their morals, their values, and how they treat people. And when I see them go in situations, whether they're good and bad, because we all go through things, but
Mm-hmm.
whether they're good or bad, how you treat people when you're going through those things or other people are going through those things speaks volume. And that's what I judge you by on if you're my cup of tea or not. And then you get dragged. So it has nothing to do with me because I'm a Mel fan, because if Stormy had came a different way and her and Mel genuinely just didn't click, I could have still gave Stormy a chance. I didn't, you know what I mean? But her character showed me otherwise. So as far as Hotel getting airtime, he didn't get that much last season because nobody, not even his fake friends, wanted to do scenes with him. You know, um, his scenes last season was like short.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they're gonna do it again this season because his name is on those credits too a little bit. So I don't think it's as easy as that to get rid of him just because you don't like something he said. You can't
Mm-hmm.
just be firing people neither when you got contracts. So I think to appease, he might get a little camera time like he did last season. Um, and what he do with it is gonna be the humdinger. If he's
Yeah.
gonna cause havoc with the little bit of time he get, or is he gonna be authentic and show what he's going through and try to do something different? But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. But I definitely think they trying to ice Mel out real quick. And I would like to say I hope Mel go out with a bang. I hope if this
Mm-hmm.
is her last season, she go out with a bang. And I'm here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent points. And I am probably in the minority, but I don't even want her to go. If she can handle what's going on, and I'm sure it's tough. So I don't want, let me say this first. I don't want anybody to stay in any situation that's playing with your mental, or, you're feeling down or you're dreading going to work. If that's what she's feeling, absolutely, I think that she needs to go ahead and leave. But if she's okay, no, Imma run them off. I'll be the last woman standing. So, you
Hmm.
know,
No,
I
I
get it.
agree.
I get it. I get your point, and She started this. She created this, and I wouldn't leave it in their hands just to run with and do what they want to do and say what they want to say, and you know what I mean? But we'll see. Martell being transparent, we'll see, LaDon. We shall see. I'm giving that, question marks as well because, he's always put on an act, and especially to make himself look like the good guy. At least he thought. But excellent points, LaDon. Thank you for that. And real quickly, it's getting late. Let's see. We are at 9:45 Central, 10:45 Eastern, and we have Square Biz, Red Ann, and Tanya B. But first, let me acknowledge Teresa Wright. Teresa, thank you so much for the super chat. You said, after watching Queen Sheba's interview with Winter, I'm watching how they treat Mel. My trust for CK is gone.
Gone.
And yeah, I didn't see, again, I didn't have a chance to watch it, but I'm gonna watch it once we're done. But I did drop down in Tea Talk with Your Girls live, and they were talking about it. And yeah, I am disgusted at what I heard on her platform as far as them just talking about it. So, but I never had trust in him, you know. He's a snake. He's a snake, a proven snake. But winner let them have it from what I hear. And from what I heard as well, that they use people. T Talk was talking about what they get paid, which is nothing. I think she said $2,500 per episode. That's Love and Marriage Huntsville Love and Marriage DC. Don't know about Huntsville, but that's nothing. To put yourself through all of that, no ma'am. But thank you, Teresa.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
All right, that had a little delay on it. But thank you again, Teresa. And next up is Square Biz. And Red Ann, I'm glad you're here. I told you earlier on Instagram, I need to hear your voice, miss. But thank you for being here as well. Tanya's still up here. Square Biz, your thoughts. Your thoughts when you saw the picture. What do you think that's going to happen? Any predictions?
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Hey. Okay.
Yes,
Hello from
ma'am.
Accra. Um.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I'm missing a lot because I'm in Accra right now in
Oh, that's
Ghana. So
right. You
yeah.
did tell
So
me you were gonna. How long will you be there?
I have 2 more weeks
2 more
to
weeks.
go.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I miss a lot. So I kind of just logged in to say hello and also to prove that Marceau was a liar when he said there was no phone contact in Africa. Well, I'm online and I'm talking to you guys. So,
And we can hear you. And we can hear you
Receipts.
loud and clear.
Look,
Okay.
the receipts. The receipts.
It's the receipts for me.
yep. Yeah, and I also heard that what's her name? Um when Winter, I keep hearing that I think was it TikTok's channel, one of these other channels, I'm sorry, that they were not sure about Winter because she had made some comments against one of the couples on the DC show. So they were not really sure about what she was saying. But after listening to the interview on um,
Queen
today's
Sheba.
interview, Queen Shebas,
Hmm.
yeah, I kind of believe her. And it's made me wonder, will Carlos go back and make changes to the current show based on the information Winter has revealed to us?
Mm, good point.
Because it was really damaging, the stuff she said on the
Hmm.
interview. So if they are planning to treat Melody really bad this season, I wonder what they're going to do now.
Good point. Because they do have time to do some editing. You know what I mean?
Right.
May
Mm-hmm.
4th is what, 3 weeks away? or something like that. Um, yeah, that's an excellent point, and I could see it happening. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Square Biz. Their reunion is gonna be a hot mess. Love and Marriage DC. Because as I mentioned, we already have what Winter came out and said, and then Ashley was on Instagram tonight, and she's letting loose. It's a mess. I don't see how they are because they saying F you and B and this or that. So I really don't see how they will continue to film with each other, all of them. But Carlos loves it, I'm sure. Um,
Right.
yeah, but
Oh, okay. So what I
mhm,
heard them say was that Winter had met some guy at a party or some event, and the
mhm,
person told Winter that what's the name of the Rihanna, one of the couples, the one that is married to Jimmy on the
mhm,
DC show, had cheated on Jimmy, and Winter went and told Jimmy that his wife had cheated on him. And I
Mm.
think T Talk was saying that she shouldn't have gone and told Jimmy that. And Jimmy and his wife came and said that wasn't true. It was actually Winter that had sent them a text message. So my question is, were they ever able to approve, show to the world the text message that Winter sent to him?
mhm.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I heard it
I
on
know what you're
TikTok.
talking about, but no
Yeah,
receipts of that, as my that I've seen, have been
yeah,
shown of
and I
them.
haven't watched. I'm gonna watch their reunion, but I haven't been inclined to watch their season. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
But two
I'm
things
excited.
can be true at the same time.
that's true.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Interesting point, Square Biz. And now you really got me thinking, and there's no way I would be able to notice and edit because we don't know what the scene was, but I can see that happening. I can also see Mel and Winter banding together in the event of wanting to go ahead and file a
Big
lawsuit or
one.
something.
Class
You know what I
action.
mean? Yeah. But real quick, Tanya B, thank you again. I was able to find it, so thank you so much for that. And Square Biz, thank you for the receipts, child. Live in Africa. No static, no static, no nothing. You sound better than we do right over here in the USA, child. Uh,
Mhm.
so the receipts, okay? Mr. Marceau said he was over there and couldn't get a signal for weeks. However long he was there, a mess. A mess. But shout out to the passer in the chat, Pastor Braylon Lee. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all again for joining me. If you did not hit the like button, please go ahead and do so. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. I want to read, and then we're going to get to Red Ann. But I want to read Two Truths question, and then Sweet Thing answered true, too true. Too True said, I think the only reason Martell is on the show is because he's the only person that is born and raised from Huntsville. What y'all think about that?
Nope.
And nope. And Sweet Thing said, Martell is on Huntsville because Carlos is afraid to be exposed by him and they hate Mel and us. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and go with
agree.
what Sweet Thing. Yeah.
Period.
Yep, sweet thing. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Spot on, Sweet Thing. I agree with you. So, too true. There was your answer. And it was a good one, and I believe it. I do believe that Martell knows something. I do. And yes, the tie that binds them together, Carlos can no longer hide it to me. And that's why I said from the jump, that was a money grab for him to have that tour stop in Huntsville. He don't care for Mel. He don't. He's proved
Mm-mm.
it. He's proved it. You sit in somebody's face and say a sad chick was the whole restaurant, a sad chick that this man still hasn't claimed and still hasn't moved in together and still hasn't done anything. So that was, in my opinion, to hurt Mel. So we'll see though. Excellent question though. Thank you, Too True, and excellent answer. Sweet thing. Red Ann, you are up. You gonna take us on home because again, guys, it's late. I'm thinking about you all. But if you guys want to swing back up, we'll do that. We'll swing back up for final thoughts. Final thoughts will be 2 minute max. And then we'll be out of here. So you guys won't be up too late. But Red Ann, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Hi,
good. I'm good.
everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Hi.
good.
I
Ready?
missed you guys. I did.
We missed you too.
Yes.
I was gonna put out an APB, but thank you for answering, or whatever you were willing to
Yeah,
do. But don't we're not even going there. But I appreciate that. And yes,
yeah.
it is good to hear your voice. I was thinking about you. I was like, I hope her son okay. I know at one point your son back, right? He been
No,
back.
he's
Is
still in
he?
school. He's in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in school.
But
Okay.
yeah, I just had to take a little bit of a break. It was just kind
Understood.
of, you know, just
Mhm.
yeah, just wasn't liking the stuff that was going on. And sometimes you just
Mhm.
have to step back and gather your thoughts and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did. But I was listening. I just didn't get on a panel.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna watch this season. Um, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I don't know. I just don't want to see another episode, another season of the same old stuff that they've been doing. It's gotten so exhausting. It's just
Mhm.
exhausting. Yeah. I mean,
It
they're
is.
not really, none of the other cast are doing anything to give back to the community. It's just everybody's there for a money grab, just to line their pockets, except for Mel. I mean, she's handling her business, being an entrepreneur, a strong black woman, giving back to the community. Every time you turn around, she's doing something
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
community. I'm just not seeing that with these folks.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, and if they do say they're going to do something, they have to go out and get a major, um, someone that's real known, Amazon, or the time that the Scots did something. Um, I guess every child deserves a home or something like that. I think that may have been part of Amazon also. Um,
Mhm.
they just can't do anything and have it come out of their pocket, their own pocket, 100%.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I just haven't seen it. So honestly, I do. I wish she would just leave, go to Nubian, do her thing over there, get the Eminem kids something over there, them kids mama something over there, Miss Van and Mel doing property over there, something.
Mhm.
And just
Mhm.
just take it all away from on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Excellent point. And yes, she does have a whole network, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I would love that as well. But just me. It's just me. I would want the show to be over. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
I guess
for
I'm just
sure.
selfish. I guess I'm just selfish, but I would want the show to be over because again, they can run with their
A
own
hundred
narratives. They can
percent.
say what they want and she's not there to defend anything if she's the topic of discussion. But like I mentioned earlier, Red Ann, if it's playing on her mental, then absolutely
Right.
abandon ship, jump ship,
Right.
you know?
Right. Right.
It's not
I
worth it.
mean, I do. I mean, if she leaves, it should be cut. It should be
Mhm.
absolutely cut because if any of these new couples are any indication of what's already on the show,
Mhm. Mhm.
It's not going up. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna go straight down. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. And my thoughts on that is, let's say it does happen. She decides to leave. A
Hmm.
lot of people, such as myself, I wouldn't make it a full season, but I think, and I don't even know if, because again, I'm one as well, that if Mel leave, I'm done. But I think there will be a lot of curiosity of people just wanting to see it fail, and they will get, probably at least in the beginning, um, uh, a steady stream of folks to watch, and then it'll dwindle down, you know.
Hmm. I agree.
But
I
yeah,
agree.
because that's how we are. Yeah, we want to see. Yep, that episode wasn't nothing. Look what happened
Hmm.
since Mel left.
Well, we'll
So
let
that's
you
why I say I
watch
would
it.
want it gone.
Well, we'll let you watch it, and then we'll just
Right.
listen to
Right,
your recap.
everybody.
Because I
They'll
wouldn't
get
watch it.
I
right.
wouldn't
They'll
watch
get
it
one
either.
view.
I don't think I would
No,
watch
and
it.
I'm with you guys. When she gone, I'm gone, and
Yeah.
that's I couldn't even just give content on the other. So, but no, yeah,
We'll
I
find
want it to be
somebody to
canceled.
watch it, and we'll listen to them.
Right, they can get one view and let
Right.
everybody pull from that.
Right.
One view, okay? One we'll
Look, as
appoint
you would say,
somebody. Go ahead, Red Ann. Panel, can you guys hear me?
I can
Yes.
hear
Yes,
you. Not
yes.
right
Okay,
now.
that's Red Ann. Red Ann went out. We'll give her a couple seconds. But let me read Thane's comment while we wait and see if Red Ann is going to come back in. I'm glad I scrolled up Thames. Thane said there is an official Love and Marriage Huntsville and YouTube Love and Marriage Huntsville show. YouTube Love and Marriage Huntsville is really the driving survival of this franchise. Facts and more facts. And Carlos knows that. So somebody else said that that's what he and Martell share, a hatred of Mel and her fans. Look, if it wasn't for, and Mel's fans make up 90% of this part of YouTube, um, Love Mirror Huntsville would have been done. So it is our discussions and everything else that, like you said, drive the survival of the franchise. Excellent comment. Okay, Red Ann, you back.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead and that's okay. Go ahead and finish this. What
No,
were you
I was
saying?
just no, I was just gonna say if you watch it,
Mm-mm.
we'll watch your commentary, or somebody else will watch it. We'll watch their commentary, and as you would say, that's it. That's all. Just
Yeah,
one.
no. Cancel it. I ain't gonna. Yeah, we'll appoint somebody else. I don't want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Right.
appoint
Okay.
some. We'll find one person, and I give content off of what that one person said. And look, if it
We'll
dropped
have
down
Aunt
to
Debbie
one,
do it.
Aunt Debbie's struggling with watching this season.
Me, right.
She don't even know. I just had to tell her, look, Aunt Debbie, we got to let loose lounge after the episode and watch parties. So we're gonna be streaming those episodes on Patreon, and
Okay.
then we letting loose every Saturday night. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, we'll find it'll be one person to be willing to take it for the team.
Mm-hmm.
One
Right.
person. But excellent points, Red Ann. Thank you so much. Excellent points to all of you on the panel and to the chat. Thank you guys again. We're gonna swing back up. We're gonna give final thoughts. We do have a 2 minute max. It is 11:03 Eastern, 10:03 Central, 8:03 my time, and I'm tired. It's been a day. But I want to say again, thank you to those that watched my interview with Charnita and Jason Horton of Charnita's World. And if you have not watched it, make sure to support our girl. I was disappointed with the numbers now. We supposed to be supporting that is a show that is produced by Tilted Crown Productions. So I was disappointed with the following, but I mean, with those that were there, but I do appreciate each and every one of you and shout out in advance to the replay gang.
You did a
Um,
good job with that interview.
It was
Thank
amazing.
you.
You did
It
a
was
real
so
good
good.
job, Chit Chat. It was
Yes.
Thank
smooth.
thank you so much. I have faith in myself, but my thing has really not been interviews.
Well,
I
you
even
did that one
apologize.
good.
Thank
You
you. I
got
got I
Winter in
got
the chat.
I
Winter's
I got
here.
Winter. I got Winter on the screen. Give me 1 second, but I had to apologize to Dawn. Hold on, Winter. I see you and I appreciate you. Give me one quick second. Um, I took my braids out, child. I wanted to be on camera. It is what it is, but I got some good feedback from Dawn. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Winter. Love and Marriage DC. Winter, winter,
Hey,
winter. She says somebody tagged her. She says she's happy to answer any questions, but just saying hello and yes, content creators drive the ratings. Winter, number one, thank you so much for even dropping down. I appreciate you. I have been seeing you all over these YouTube screets with the SKR. And with me having a busy day, I have not been able to watch your interview with Queen Sheba, but I plan to as soon as I exit. So I do have a question. And my question is, from what I gather from the information that I was able to get today, do you see yourself, and maybe you answered this and I don't know, do you see yourself continuing on as far as being a cast member of Love and Marriage DC? Or will you demand some changes and stay? So if you can answer that for us, that would be great. But you guys make sure to say hello to Winter. I'm sorry that you experienced what you experienced as well.
Chit
Um,
Chat, can you ask
okay.
if I could ask a question too?
Okay. Give me 1 second. Red Ann said Winter said she's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what she did say that.
Yep,
Okay.
she did say
Okay.
that.
So well, that lets you know that I didn't have the time to watch, but I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Again, as we're saying, if it affects your mental or if you have recognized that you've been mistreated and pimped
Hmm.
out, child. I heard the word pimp. I heard the word pimp, pimping for pennies or something. They say, okay, and Winter has answered, no, ma'am, I'm out. I don't blame you, Winner. Self preservation, self should always go first. And all money, even if it's little money, that's really not worth it. But all money ain't good money. So thank you for showing us a black woman that just said, no, I'm done. We're not going to do this. And I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So I'm selfish and I want Mel to be the last person standing on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But look, we all will totally understand if she made that same decision. So you're not going to do the podcast either. Thank you. I think they're going to have to cancel it. I think it's going to have to be canceled. It
We
shouldn't have
knew he was
ever,
going to cancel it anyway.
right. But it shouldn't have been scheduled on Mother's Day anyway. You know what I mean? So I
Hmm.
don't blame you. Shout out to Winner, guys. Winner,
Yes.
one question from someone on the panel, if you don't mind. Oh, good question, Red Ann. Would you be open to doing a show on Nubian TV? The Life of Winner or something. I'll come up with a good name. I would love
Mm,
that. I would love that.
Look at y'all
Um,
pitching the show.
Pimpin'
okay.
the Show, child. Yes,
Please do
ma'am.
it.
Yes, we
Let's
are.
do that.
Winter Wonderland. Excellent, excellent. The coldest winter ever. Okay?
Hello.
Cutie Crew, we supposed to be reading that book currently. I haven't started. I'm so sorry. But the coldest winter ever or Winter Wonderland is definitely good. And Winter said, "We as Black women, we deserve better." Absolutely. Ladon, your question to Winter. Oh, winter is coming. Winter is coming is good too. Go ahead, Ladon.
All right, I'll understand if you can't answer, But Winter, do you got a lawyer yet?
Mm,
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure she does. I can't answer for her, but hint, hint. Um, you know, we'll see if Winner is able to answer that. I can't wait to watch. Look, I was sold by the trailer. Okay, Winter said this is in response to um I guess asking if she would be on Nubian. I'm willing to align with women supporting and empowering women. Male is the standard in this space.
Yes.
Boom. Boom,
Yes.
boom, boom.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And that's what it's about. For me, this week started off on a high with the prayer and all of that. And then I would tune in and click on YouTube and click right back on off, child. It was so a little heavy for me. But women supporting and empowering women. And we know that's how
She
Mel
said
wrote.
yes, chit chat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. That's good news. That is good
Mm.
news. And we
Can
will
you
be
please check
watching.
my check? I sent a text to you. Chit chat.
Okay. We will be watching. We will be watching regarding she sent him. Who is that about? Oh, okay. This is the last question because I don't want to keep or bombard Winner. But Winner, they watched the interview. She said, please ask about Jamie's accusation regarding she sent him a text about his wife. If you are able to answer that for us, I did see Ashley uh uh popping off over there on Instagram. And yeah, Love and Marriage DC is falling right in Carlos's hands. So we will see. But yes, Mel is the standard in this space. Yes, ma'am. So look, Mellow meet us. Let's go ahead and drop a hint, a DM or something, and say, hey, it would be nice to see you ladies get together. I would love it. I would love it. If you didn't watch my interview with Charnita's World, that's what her and her family. I can't just say in her case it's just women, her and her husband, they showcase that as well. Just really, really good. So okay, so Red Ann, I'm not Red Ann, I'm sorry. Square Biz, I am looking for Winter. Winter, if you are still here, and let me say this, okay, guys, if I'm asking Winter questions and she's answering, we will not be able to have a final thoughts. But if she's still here, Winter, if you can let us know Jamie's accusation as far as you sending a text message about his wife, and then let's see, Axe winner. She mentioned that Angela is no longer an executive producer. Do she know if she left Kingdom Reign or was she promoted and still a part of Kingdom Reign? Both excellent questions. Both excellent questions. And look, guys, we got to realize Winter still has to, their reunion and all of that is coming. So, we would like for it to be as pleasant as possible. If it's going to, I know Winter's a tough girl, but if it's going to ruffle any feathers where it would cause some things, I respect her not answering some questions. But okay. So I'm not sure if Winter is still here. You're welcome, Tanya B. We're going to go ahead and do final thoughts. If I see Winter as far as dropping back down in the chat, then I will stop our final thoughts. Okay, she left Kingdom Reign. She left, according to Teresa Wright. Thank you, Teresa. But Winter, again, thank you so much for dropping down. I appreciate it. Keep doing your thing. That's my thing to everybody. Keep doing you. Just keep doing you. And shout out to you for choosing you. You know, the cutie crew know I always say I'm in my selfish era. It's just, all about me right now with what I just went through. Okay. And she answered. Here we go, guys. Thank you, winner. Winner said he made all that up. We addressed this directly almost 2 years ago. We had no issues. I did not ask that man anything, had no reason to. He ran his mouth. Jamie asked me about it, and I told him. And that's what I was going to ask, because that's when I was watching. Wasn't that discussed? But I thought maybe it was something else. Jamie is messy. Jamie is messy. He went after Color Me Pink content creator. He's one sort of like Marceau used to be, like to go toe to toe. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's I get those vibes from him. Um, yeah, that's terrible to make up something like that. Now I got to go back and look at Ashley's clip that I saw on Millichan's Instagram page because I'm not even sure who she was speaking about. Jamie is a sneaky, messy person. Yep, 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 yep. But this is to Winner Red Ann said, praying that 6 figures will become 7 figures. Yeah. And yeah, they wrong from what I heard as far as what they are getting paid. And yeah, I would chuck the deuces as well. Winner starred you a YouTube channel. Well, you may have one. I don't know why. I think I may have seen a YouTube channel. But child, if you put in work, I've slowed down on my work. But if you put in work, you guys can make that right on YouTube. Ain't no way I'll be going through all of that unless it was to build my own brand. But thank you again, Winter. Thank you to the panel that asked questions. And Winter did
Winter said
answer.
something else.
Okay. I was gonna say she did answer something else in the chat as well. I think the Tylers got mad because someone shared the preacher's picture. I did not do it, but they blamed me. Defamation and harassment since. What a shame. Hostile work environment. So when you put that yes, you don't have to say what that yes was for, but yes, hostile work environment. And it's just a shame because both of these shows are okay. I thought so, J28. Yeah, Winter will support you. I'm gonna make sure I'm subscribed. But yeah, just for the voice, having your own voice and a platform, where you can generate income, even though we know you good. Um, Thank you again, J28. But what I was saying, Love and Marriage DC as well as Love and Marriage Huntsville fall under the umbrella of Kingdom Reign. And for them to create hostile work environments, it's not cool. Now, I would love to see Mel leave under that circumstance, a lawsuit. I'm suing you and I'm gone. Then I don't care what happened. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. It's crazy. And I would have thought that Carlos would have learned his lesson with Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Winner, shout out to you for being a boss and standing up to them. And again, you should not have to experience what you have gone through. I can't wait. I would have more to say if I watched that interview. I've been swamped since 5 a.m. this morning, but I plan to watch and I will be doing a recap on this. So we're going to continue to spread the word, Winner, as far as what you experienced, and we're rooting for you. We are rooting for you. So um Sheila, I don't know why you cannot get Charnita's World. You have Nubian. Okay, well, you can also go to Hue TV Network, HUE TV Network. Okay, and you can watch it. And you're welcome, Winner. You are welcome. Look, the truth is enough, okay? It's not all you have, it's enough. And we thank you. We really, really do. Thank you for dropping down and answering the questions. And thank you as well for your support because that's what you do when you grace content creators' platforms with your presence. So thank you as well. What a sweetheart. And you see how some of these men, child, and Carlos, especially, he a man, so I'm not gonna insult him. But you see how they try to ruin women.
Black
ruin
women.
women. It's a shame. It really is. But to the panel is late. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give you guys 2 minutes apiece. We're gonna start with you, Red Ann, at the Red Ann Square Biz, LaDawn. At the LaDawn, we have wait a minute. Red Ann, Square Biz, LaDawn, Hannah Grace, Bravo, and Aunt Debbie. Red Ann, 2 minutes. Final thoughts. Final thoughts.
I'm done.
Red Ann is done. Okay.
That's my 2 minutes.
That's it. That's all. I
That's
well, I
all.
appreciate you. You know I
I'm
was
passing
missing
it on.
you. Huh? Oh, look. Oh,
Yes.
Red Ann, I'm a
I
DM
said
you
you could just
something. Well, look in the back chat.
look. I passed my time to Aunt Debbie.
Okay. She passing her time to Aunt Debbie. Look in the back chat, Red Ann. And thank you again, winner. I wanted to make sure to put some pink hearts. Um, Let me type this real quick, guys. And what I just put in the back chat, I'll buy your ticket for the tea. So check that out, Red Ann. Thank you, Red Ann. Square Biz, final thoughts.
I hope to have a lovely season next season, regardless. And I have one quick question. So if Melody decides she wants to quit the show, um, will they be able to portray her as very bad after she leaves, or they would be able to do that?
Hmm.
I believe that they would. Thank you, winner. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Hold on, Square Biz. I'm gonna answer you, but let me properly thank a winner. I appreciate you so much. And let me go ahead and give Winter this
Plenty
one.
dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
Oh, you guys know when I smile, I tell you my cheeks sit all the way up. But thank you again, Winter. Um, yeah, Red and I'm sorry, Square Biz. That's what I mentioned earlier. I think that if she leaves, they control the narrative, you know? So I'm not sure if she would be able to put in some type of, because there's no longer a contract. So how would she make sure that I'm not mentioned, period? You know what I mean? So the only way that I see where they will not be able to mention her is if she gone head on and file that hostile workplace environment lawsuit. You know what I mean? And then she can put a cease and desist. Maybe she can do a cease and desist as well without that. But that's my concern. If she just chuck up the deuces and she gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
thank you.
definitely wouldn't watch because I know I would be on my way to Huntsville because I just had a flash of Stormy and Destiny talking and imagining their conversation. All of them really. So good question though. Good question. Any illegal eagles in the chat, let us know if something like that could be done. Maybe a cease and desist. Maybe. But excellent question. Thank you so much, Square Biz. Enjoy your time in Africa, loud and clear. No
Yeah.
static, no nothing. Okay. So
Right. Thank
Marceau,
you.
yeah, Marceau, we calling. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna play Martell for Marceau. But Marceau, when you said that you weren't able to get phone service over there in
That's
Africa,
cap.
that's cap. We hear
That.
we we hear Square Biz loud and clear. Okay, that was cap, sir. But thank you, Square Biz. I appreciate you. What time is it in Africa, Square Biz?
3:23 a.m.
A.M.
Mm.
Yeah,
OMG.
I've been waiting for you. I've been
Oh,
monitoring you.
oh, thank you. Thank you,
Go
Square
ahead,
Biz.
Square
I
Biz.
appreciate you. Yes,
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you. And get you some rest. If you are free Saturday evening, we will be letting loose. We really letting loose because I'll be able to watch that interview with Queen Sheba and really, really let loose. So that is for Cutie Crew members and members on Patreon. But I thank you. I appreciate you for even staying up to chat with us and give us your thoughts on things.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night,
You're
everyone.
Good night.
welcome.
Okay,
Good
bye.
night. Bye. Oh, Teresa, she gonna be there in October. I want to go as well. I do.
Mhm.
I follow Demetria Lucas on Instagram. If you guys don't follow Demetria, but she's having a condo or something I believe built over in Africa, but she's there a lot. Beautiful, beautiful, upscale in the majority of places.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, I would love
Yeah.
to visit as well.
That's a rental property she's building.
Oh, is it a rental? Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I love Demetria. You remember she used to be on that reality show, Bravo? I
Yeah.
can't think of the name.
I can't either.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good. But yes, thank you again, Square Biz. All right. We're gonna take this on up to LaDawn. LaDawn, we had an hour and 43 minutes, which means you have to 1:45. Your thoughts, LaDawn. Final thoughts. It wasn't
Well,
about realtors. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna wait until you do your review and open discussion about Winter's interview, because I want you to hear everything, because um it's unbelievable what
Mm-hmm.
not just um Kingdom Reign allowed, because she said also own people was there too when men,
Mm,
you
mm.
know, you got to see it, you'll see. But I want to be able to talk more about that, because I think
Okay.
this is probably going to be their downfall,
Uh-huh.
you know. Also about the show, I would not, if Mel left, even if they brought coleslaw, I wouldn't watch it just to see what she's saying. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
care enough to
Mm-hmm.
see what she's saying. I will know that it's gonna fail, because eventually it's gonna fade away and it's not gonna be on. That's how
Right.
I'll know. Other than that, I could not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my final thoughts. But I just
Okay.
hope they keep it cute. They keep it cute. We keep it cute. That's all I'm saying.
We ready. That's all I'm saying. We ready.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I will. I'm off on Friday, so I'm good. It's only 8:30 my time. Although I'm drained, I'm up. So I'm gonna make me something to eat on, and I'm gonna watch that full interview from the trailer. I knew it was gonna be explosive. Okay. So I will give a full recap and we most definitely will discuss and maybe we'll discuss tomorrow. So since I changed this live to tonight, I may come live tomorrow so we can have a discussion. But my recap most likely will be in the form of a video and then we'll discuss. But yeah, I'm not shocked at all. And yeah, that then on can be added to that as well, which that's, they have no choice because they allowed it. So even though it is his production company, they allowed it. Yes, DG, it was a show based out of New York. Remember, she got married to the guy, they got divorced. One of the
I
ladies, and
know.
what's the name?
Blood, Sweat, and Hills
Blood, Sweat, and Heels.
Yep.
with Daisy,
Daisy
Llewellyn.
passed. Yep.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Daisy.
Yeah.
Excellent show. Maybe we'll even add that to Patreon, where for
Yeah.
those that did not watch it, we can have watch parties on that. Blood, Sweat, and Heels, right? Bravo.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm
It was
I'm
so
writing it down.
good.
It was an excellent show. It
It
really,
was
really was.
positive influencers, not like the
Yeah.
younger ones.
Yep, they were
Yeah.
before the time of ratchet reality,
Right.
you know? But they
Right.
Yeah.
had a little drama now. They
They
had a little
Yeah,
did.
drama.
Yeah,
They
but it was
did.
still, like I said, in a different kind of way, kind of to me.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
class. It
I
was
agree.
classy.
Right. There's nothing wrong with drama. We're talking about
Right,
reality TV shows. So
right.
we want a little drama. We just don't want it
Hmm.
to be um we just don't want it to be cruel and
Right.
bullying and harassment and things like that. But drama, it sells. So, yeah, we'll do that too. I just put it on my sticky board. Thank you, Bravo, for the name. LaDawn, thank you for your thoughts. And actually, after LaDawn is Hannah Grace. Hannah Grace, 2 minutes. Final thoughts.
Yes, I just want to say, what is my 2 minute thought? Basically, Carlos King is not going to listen until he get hit in the pocketbook. And
Mm,
only thing we just want him to do, in my opinion, what I would say is just go ahead on and give credit where it's due, which I haven't seen yet. And like you've said several times, QT, that he used Melody for that event in Huntsville, and everyone came out to support her. And then right after that, he wants to show his real hand. So now we see who he is. We can't trust him again, in my opinion, when it comes to doing the right thing by Melody. And then they keep on blaming the millimeters. That's a theme that's going around. The millimeters
hmm
doing this, then they point the finger at Melody. That's the no-go. They cannot blame this woman for everything. So
That's
again,
right.
I'm looking for every reason I can to get my bill down on this cable. So mess
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
deuces.
Okay. And
Deuces.
I just kept saying we ready, and Hannah say she ready to go ahead and drop that on TV right on off that cable package. I hear you, Hannah, and I agree with you. I agree with you. Giving credit, I don't think it'll ever happen. Carlos loves to play dumb, and just I think that's why. Now look, I told you guys this, and I'm gonna say this tonight because it's been a lot going on. I don't want to, and I don't mind those of you that do. I am not out to ruin any of them. No matter what I feel about what they've shown on this show and all of that. I'm not trying to ruin their businesses. That's to each their own. You know what I mean? But even with that, we've seen Mel. Look, they collect a paycheck because of her. I don't care what nobody say. And it hurt me to even hear her say when they were at Mimosas with Melody that I think I'm the co-creator. No, you are the creator. But I got it. She wanted that to be known as well. We wouldn't even know of this show. So yeah, if she hasn't gotten the proper recognition that she should have, and this time, I just don't think it'll ever happen. And what I think is the show just gonna be over. God don't like ugly. When it comes to Hannah, let me speak on this and then we're going to get on up to Bravo. When it comes to people feeling like Mel can silence grown adults who created YouTube channels and get out here and voice their opinion, that's not possible. You know what I mean? That's not, she should not have to, number one, because they've never done it for her. The cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs ass brother, as of today, has something on his Instagram page about Mel and the mellometers. And then I also heard Wanda say that. But I also heard Wanda say this. Somebody said, well, Tisha can't control you. So why do you think that Mel can control other people? And she said, hell no. Tisha can't control me. I say what come out my mouth, what I want to come out my mouth. So if she can understand that, then she should be able to understand that these people, myself included, or anybody
Mhm.
else that's out here saying what we want, Mel has no control over that. She just does not. You know what I mean? Now, if she were to ever reach out to me and say, look, chit chat, that last video privately was a little harsh. If for me, can you? Then absolutely. You know what I mean? But she don't have control, and I don't think that is right that if what we're hearing is true, they are trying to make her come out and say something to her people. No.
Mhm.
Male has representation. Dawn Michelle came out and spoke yesterday and said, keep it cute and all of that. And, that's about it. Okay. That's what managers are for. So, excellent points,
Yeah,
Hannah
I know
Grace.
one more thing, QT. It's gonna be very quick.
Very quick,
Yeah,
Hannah. Go
I took
ahead.
Queen Sheba in that interview, and I tell you, Winter did an excellent job explaining her experiences. And now, when you look at it, you will see exactly what I think Melody is going through 3 times, probably worse. But
Mm,
but either way it goes, that was an excellent interview.
mm, mm, mm,
Okay,
mm.
that's it. Mhm.
I can't wait to watch it, Hannah. And when I was listening to Tea Talk with Your Girls video, they said that as well. And that's why I said I would love to mail and winner. Go ahead and file a class action. Because look, it's not
Okay.
just me. It may just be the two of them, but who knows? I haven't seen anybody else, first and foremost, experience what Mel has experienced for years. But now that someone else is out here and telling their experience under that same umbrella, yeah, go ahead, ladies, and get together and make it do what it do. That's just it. That's all. Sometimes folks don't believe fat meat is greasy. You know what I mean? And Mel has a kind heart. So Mel, yeah, she went ahead and appeared at that reality stop. And yeah, I supported you when you were being honored last year, Carlos. And yeah, I know that I am the reason why this show is successful, but you gonna keep on doing this to me? No, it's time. So I support her either way, but it's time. Excellent, excellent points, Hannah Grace. And yeah, I'm watching that interview ASAP. ASAP. Sorry, Square Biz. I did post it on my community wall, but absolutely rest in peace to OJ Simpson, the Juice. Rest in
Mm-hmm.
peace to OJ Simpson. He passed away from, I believe it was prostate cancer. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, prayers and condolences going up to his family. They've been brutal when it comes to OJ. My brother called me earlier, pissed off because CNN ran an article about his passing, and they said convicted felon OJ Simpson has passed. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Just straight disrespectful. The man was found not guilty of the main charge. You know what I mean?
They didn't
So,
talk about his career first, what
right.
he's known for.
Right, what he's known for and what all of them fell in love with, including the clear folks, the women that he preferred. That's why, because he was OJ. So it's disgusting. But thank
Right.
you so much. Thank you for that reminder in the back chat, Square Biz. Bravo, you up. 1 minute, 55 seconds. You got to 57. 2 minutes,
Ugh.
Bravo. Final thoughts.
Okay, final thoughts. The last thing you said, OJ Simpson, even
Hmm.
after he got out for that ridiculous charge that they set him up for, he became a multimillionaire in real estate here in Florida. They didn't mention that part.
Mm,
And then back to LMA, um, MHLA. Well, you know what I'm saying. Love and Marriage Huntsville.
mhm,
For me, it would be great if a class action did come because apparently other cast members are leaving DC too for similar
mm,
reasons.
mm.
And Mel is the one who would shut it all down if she were to make sure that her name is branded. And
Mhm.
yeah, they couldn't use it just like she did with Millimeter. So that would be
What
the
do you
part of
mean?
shutting down.
Wait, say that again. Her
So Mel
name is branded?
brought the name Millimeters. Okay.
Right, right. What you
So
say before that?
her name is branded.
Okay, her name. Got
So
you.
that's her name legally and in business and
Uh-huh.
in entities. So she could do the same thing in reference to that, and then a class action. Someone like to me, like Carlos King, needs to be shut down. Needs to stop it because he's done this over other platforms, over other networks. This is his. This is his way of doing business. It's against. He does not like black women, especially professional black women. Something in him is against that, period. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, he needs to be shut down. The new season, like I said, I'll probably be fast forwarding to male scenes,
Mm-hmm.
um, because I can't take the others. And if they continue the season and Mel has left the show, I'm so happy to be done with it.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
That's
And
that's
oh,
it. That's all.
yeah, and then just one other thing for Winter, if she would come on Nubian TV, the way they have done Sharnita's world, oh, she would just love it. And it looks like Sharnita is very happy with her experience with Tilted Crown. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would love that and stuff. Yeah.
Charnita, Charnita.
Sharnita.
I hope I didn't call her Charnita tonight. I know I made a conscious effort not to, but I agree. They represented her and her family, her husband, her businesses, and everything well. And that's
Yes.
what it should be about. You know what I mean? So I would love it. So hopefully they will. Some connections will be made, and we'll see something in the future. That would be great.
Yes.
Let me say, and thank you, Bravo. Let me say real quickly to Dee Dee. Dee Dee, I love saying glass. But Dee Dee said Bruce Jenner old glass said some foul-ish too. And
Yep.
he did. Bruce Jenner said good riddance. You know what I mean? Um, look, I expected it. I did. And I purposely stayed off of Twitter because I didn't want to see the nonsense. But it was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad. It really was. So rest in peace again to OJ. Shout out to the chat. Regina BADRDG, you too cute. All the cutie crew members. Um, see you guys Saturday. Debbie, I'm coming to you next for our Let Loose Lounge. For those of you, if you are not a member, you can either join the cutie crew or join the membership on Patreon. I am going to be releasing content for free members on Patreon. But when it comes to the Let Loose Lounge, that you must be a member. You must be. So welcome to Tree. She said that she was able to sign up, and we letting loose. I can't wait to let loose when it comes to this interview. So I'll give a nice, cute YouTube version, but we letting loose because I'm disgusted at what I heard and I haven't seen anything. But shout out to you guys, Aunt Debbie. Um, yes, Square Biz. I mentioned that. She said just keep it cute out here. Everybody understand if you can peep game, what's really going on. And they want to get a rise out of people. They want, and I'm really done after this, but I said it. You guys know. I said it on the main page and the cutie crew and everything else. It is a setup for the okie doke,
Yep.
for people to fall for the okie doke. I
Mm-hmm.
said it. So even with these stories coming out here, now look, I already said that wasn't true with Martell. And when it comes to my source, I can say with 1000%, 1000% to those of you that were in our first Let Loose Lounge, you guys know the special guest, right? On the panel?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hmm.
Yep.
1000% he wasn't there from that source. So, got to be careful what you run out here and say because they setting folks up. And like I said, even when it comes to their businesses, I can care less. Okay. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I want to continue to be able to talk to you guys. And it's not that deep for me. What's done in the dark gonna be revealed anyway. But I am not one that Not saying that I don't want to ruin their business, but they spoke on their issues on Love and Marriage Huntsville last season with Scout, not Scout, what's the people that sued them? Hannah, I know you know. Zen Gardens. Zen Gardens. So they spoke on that. I spoke on that. If anything else may hit the net in any other way, I speak on it. But I'm aware of what they're trying to do and they lining folks up. That's all I'm gonna say. So be careful,
Mm-hmm.
content creators. They are lining folks up. And I do think that we will see this on Love and Mirror Huntsville. I do, I do, I do. Yes, Tree W. Yes. Hey, Veronica Monroe. I believe so. Journeyology. Bruce Jenner unalive someone in a car accident.
He did.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Alleged.
Tanya Johnson. I'm gonna read your comment and then we're gonna get to Aunt Debbie. Hey Ernestine, where you guys coming from this late? Everybody saying hi, hi, hi. It is 11:45. Uh, but thank you guys for joining me. Hit that like button while you're here, though. Shout out to the Bushes. You guys hit the like button for me as well. Tanya Johnson said, hello, chit chat and panel and chat. My prayers go out to Melody Cherie. I hope they leave her alone. If they start with the BS with Melody, it will be last season. Yeah. I think all of our hearts, at least mine, because what a boss, you know what I mean? And I loved her continuing to get up and fight. But just like I said in my interview with Charnita, look, sometimes you just want to rest your shoulders.
That's
Sometimes you
what
don't
I'm
want to fight.
saying. Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't want to. So I support her decision either way. It is up to her. Mel knows her breaking point. And if she's at her breaking point and she gone, we gone. We'll find one person to watch. My sister may still watch child. I tell her to just let me know what happened and I'll get on YouTube. But yeah, um, we want to rest our shoulders. We tired. And of all people, we know that she is tired. She is tired. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the season. But Aunt Debbie, we had 2 hours and 3 minutes. Aunt Debbie, 2 minutes. Final thoughts.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your interview. It was
Oh,
awesome.
thank
I'm so
thank
proud of you. You did a wonderful job.
thank you, Aunt Debbie. And thank you for the pep talk last night. We talked about it last night and all of that. So I appreciate you. Aunt Debbie and I talked for about 2 hours, child. But thank you, Aunt Debbie. You know I love me some you. Your
And I love you as
thoughts.
well.
Thank
Now, my
you.
thoughts are this. Once you see the interview with Queen Sheba, you'll know why I feel the way I feel about Carlos King. What
Mhm.
he did to Miss Winter, it was really wrong. That was wrong,
Mhm.
and that's why I say this is my opinion. I'm
Mhm.
canceling him and his shows. I don't want to be bothered with that for what he do to women. Because what he
Mhm.
did to her was low down. You had that girl at that reunion. You had all them producers shouting, get her, having all them men on that panel to come at one woman. They sitting up there with their wives, and I blame the wives too, because ain't no way I would allow my husband to go after that woman like that, and she's sitting there all alone, and then got other men shouting, get her. I don't think that's cool. I don't think
Mhm.
that's cool at all, and that's why I say Carlos King, he need to stop. That's why everything he do gonna fall. People walking off his shows like I don't know what they quit. And for the little
Mhm.
money, you got to go through all of that for what she said they was getting paid, and then you got to pay for makeup, hair, clothes, all that come out your pocket.
Yeah.
And then all only thing you get really getting out of it is a chance if you have a platform or a product you're trying to push.
Mhm.
They don't make no whole lot of money to go through that kind of stress and
Yeah.
then be treated the way he's treating those women.
Mm,
So,
mhm.
I think Carlos King need to go take a rest somewhere. He need to go somewhere and get him some rest now. Set his ass
Mhm.
down somewhere for somebody to knock his ass down because he need to stop.
Mm-mm. Ooh,
Ooh,
child.
I'm sick of
And
him.
ooh.
He doing too much. He doing too much. And
Mm-hmm.
and the way they did that woman, just imagine what Melody done been through.
Yeah. I
It's
can't
way
wait to
too
watch
much.
it.
It's way too much. He doing way too much. He doing too much, and he needs to stop. And this is because he don't like women,
Yeah.
and you can see that it's evident that he do not care about women.
Mm-hmm.
So it's women that's watching these shows. So why would I give him a view when I know he don't even like women? He don't even like me. So what I'm watching this programs for?
I get it.
That's and only reason I watch cause of Mel. When Mel gone, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna turn that TV so fast it ain't gonna never been on. It's gonna feel like it never been on that channel.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Wait a minute,
telling you.
Aunt Debbie. When Mel gone, is this what you gonna say?
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Exactly.
That part.
That part right there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's my 2 minutes. I can't take him.
Well, Aunt Debbie, I did let you go over because you did have Red Ann's minute as well. But look, I agree with you. You know how I feel about him. He came for me personally. So it ain't over. You know, and yeah, I agree. He has a pattern of showing that he don't like women. And the disgusting things that he said about Sweet Tea. Then I only saw the trailer, and that was enough for me to know that Winter experienced something. So when I get off here and watch, but the key thing is we gonna keep calling him out. We gonna keep, calling what he's doing out. And a hard head, like my mama used to say, makes a soft ass. I would have thought he would have learned some type of lesson from his departure from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And for him to come out and showcase what he showcased, that's very telling to me.
Mhm.
Very, very telling to me. So I'm watching on Debbie. Number one, like you said, Mel there, I'm there. But I, with this platform, want to continue to be able to call out what's said and done. You know what I mean? And look, if I'm able to give any other type of review from anybody else, it is what it is. It's draining a lot of times when you are a content creator because you have to watch the episode. Most times you got to go back and rewind. Then you got to take your notes. Then you got to record what you saw and all of that. It's a lot. You know what I mean? But I think that that's why so many people have rallied against Mel the way that we have. The voices that's come out and spoken out about the treatment that we saw that was going on. Nobody made this up. So I
Mhm.
get people feel like it's easy for the people. Why people still talking about this or what? Look, we calling out patterns. That's why we talking about what we've seen and we're talking about patterns. So no, people aren't gonna stop talking if we see something that's not right. As what Winner has discussed that she experienced, people gonna talk about it, and they should. More people should if you ask me. So, um, thank you, Debbie. We will be letting loose about this tomorrow. I will be able to give an informative recap. And then and I let loose in my video as well from what I watch and just from the temperature. I know it's going to be something that I don't like, but we really letting loose Saturday in the Let Loose Lounge. So I do want to say again, thank you to Tanya B again for being a member for 9 months. Teresa, thank you so much for the super chat. Winter of Love and Marriage, DC. Thank you, ma'am, for dropping down in the chat. Keep your head up. Keep doing you. And yeah, take action. Take action. So
Mhm.
shout out to the cutie crew. Guys, if I don't run up out of here tomorrow morning, we may have a live probably a little early, 10 o'clock my time. But if I make some runs, we will go live and we will discuss the interview in detail. LaDon had more she wanted to say about it, as with, I'm sure, a lot of you. So, we will do that. But,
Chit
panel,
chat.
thank you.
Yeah. Chit chat.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good night.
ma'am.
Good night,
Thank
y'all.
you. Are we going to talk about the moose knuckle struggling in the Let Loose Lounge? I mean,
The moose knuckles struggling where? Struggling where, Bravo? What about the moose knuckle?
Oh Lord.
What about the moose knuckle, Bravo? I
Chit
didn't hear
chat,
you.
chit chat.
I didn't hear her. I didn't hear LaDon.
they were
What you say,
struggling. They
Bravo?
were struggling.
The moose knuckle was struggling where? In these shorts?
No,
Oh,
in the
where, Bravo?
circus suit. In the
Oh,
circus suit.
let me
I can't get it out.
hold on.
Oh
Did
my
I
god.
miss the moose knuckle? Do I have to take a new screenshot? Hold on. Let me scroll. Hold on. Let me scroll. Let me get my camera ready. Hold on, Bravo. Let me get this phone. Mel looks gorgeous again. Love the slick back simplicity
Beautiful.
of this look. Love it, love it, love it.
Beautiful.
Yes, it
Child.
is.
He
Good
covering the
night.
moose knuckle right there. He covered it. Hold on, y'all. He know what he got. He covered it, child. Hold on. Let me see.
Ooh,
Bravo,
He
did
got
you
nothing to
send me off,
cover.
child? Where's the Bravo got me searching for the moose knuckle. Lord. Ew.
Lord
Ew.
have mercy.
Hold on. Let me blow that up. Where is it? Oh my God. Hold on. Ew. Child.
He
I
didn't
just snapped
stuff
some
it.
pictures.
He didn't stuff it in
We
this suit.
he forgot to stuff. He forgot to stuff. Oh
He
Lord. Well,
forgot. This is
I'll
the
make a
normal.
uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna make a new picture from that. But in the
yeah.
meantime, we stuck with this one, child. We are stuck. To the oh girl, let me get this up out of here. Y'all, go to bed. Bravo.
I finished my content. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Go to bed.
Ooh.
And drop me. I heard what you said as far as content. Drop me a DM or something, child. Lead me in the direction. Bravo. But shout out again to Aunt Debbie. You guys make sure to tune in to Aunt Debbie 3:30 p.m. Central Time for her awesome, awesome lives. I know a lot of people feel like it's only regarding the message that she's given, which is awesome. Alcohol, not being an alcoholic and alcohol anonymous. Aunt Debbie.
Yes.
Alcohol Anonymous, yes. And the big book, reading from the big book, all that good stuff. But as I've said time and time again, there are principles in those stories that anybody can apply to their lives. So Aunt Debbie has given a lot of us a lot of joy. So you guys make sure to go over there and support. It's a wonderful hour. She has the perfect reading voice. I can listen to her talk all day. Not a Paducey Girlfriends Chronicle. Girlfriend Chronicle. Lord have mercy. Now y'all done already said booch and cooch. Booch, cooch, and something else when y'all was describing Martell and Carlos. And now it's Paducey. Lord have mercy. Y'all a
Producer.
mess. But I
Producer.
love it. Look at that. Teresa said, Bravo, why you looking at the moose
Looking at the
knuckles,
moose
child?
knuckle.
Uh-huh. She
It's
called
just a
it out.
deformity in it. I don't know.
Called it out. Called it out, child. Bravo ended it on the moose knuckle. But to the panel, thank you guys so much. I do
Thank
want to go
you.
ahead and try to stay up and watch this interview in full. We'll talk about it though tomorrow and then definitely Saturday. So thank you again, Aunt Debbie. Thank you, Bravo. Hope you guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Hannah Grace, hope you have a good night. And Red Ann. I hope you have a good night. Red Ann is most likely sleep. LaDawn
I'm
hung
still
the
up,
whole
chick.
live.
I'm
Oh,
up.
you still up? Well, you didn't answer my question.
Yes, I did.
You didn't answer my in the back chat. Let's
I
see.
did.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's going to be at, I believe, let me put it in there. And it is, so let me know. You see it?
I do.
Okay. Let me know. I
Okay.
will sponsor
I'll let you
that there outing. I will
know. Okay.
sponsor that outing, okay?
Okay.
You and your daughter. So let me know, or whomever, if you want to take somebody, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Let me put this back there. Sorry to the chat. What I'm saying back, I can't say it out
Okay.
front, but you guys will know if it happens. That's all I gotta say. You
Okay.
guys will know.
Got
All
you.
right. Okay. Have a good night to the
All right.
panel.
Good
Good night,
night.
Good
All
night.
right.
everybody.
Good night. Good
You got a
night.
new member.
Not
You got a new
everyone.
Do
member.
I have a new
Good night.
member?
Andrea.
Oh, thank you. Andrea, thank you for joining the Cutie Crew. Thank you so very much, Andrea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, you will love the sisterhood. We did not have our members only, our sisterhood members only live this week. But we will get that scheduled. I'll see if Sunday is a good day for that. Well, I don't know. We may need to rest, excuse me, at the Let Loose Lounge Saturday, but Monday, we'll try to get a members only live. Let's start reading the coldest winter ever. And I think that, I don't know if, let's say, winter ends up on Nubian Child. I don't think they'll be able to use that name, but I love it. I actually called winter, now that I think about it, I actually made and Carlos stole it, a post on Twitter, and that's what I said, the coldest winter ever. I think I may have done a video as well. I'm gonna try to find it. And next thing you know, that's what Carlos was saying. But shout out again to a winner. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys that rock with me from that interview to now. That's a full 4 hours. So if that don't tell you guys that I love me some y'all, I don't know what will. Not the sock in the pocket trick. Felicia. Y'all a mess. Girlfriend Chronicles a mess. Hey, Vi. All right, you're on your way back home. All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you again. It's midnight Eastern, 11 Central, 9 my time. I love you guys, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.